In this video, our team at Palm in Clevedon will show you what goes into rotomoulding a dagger rewind kayak. The first step in preparing the mould is to clean down the flange to prevent plastic buildup from previous mouldings and ensure a secure fit between the two halves of the mould. Brass inserts are now fitted, which will allow us to attach the kayak's handles once the boat is moulded. The mould is blown out with compressed air to prevent any powder or dirt contamination, and the sites of previous graphic applications are cleaned. The kayak's graphics are applied to the interior of the mould. These will adhere to the surface of the boat once moulding is complete. In order to produce the Cosmos design on the rewind, red, blue and yellow polyethylene powders are layered into the mould, followed by the black powder, which will form the majority of the finished kayak. The powder is moved around inside the mould, creating areas where a greater or lesser thickness is desired. Once more, the flange is cleaned, this time with a brush, to remove any excess powder and ensure a clean fit. Now that the kayak is ready for moulding, the two halves are connected using an overhead crane, and the mould is secured with clamps along both sides. The mould is lifted into the oven, where it will rotate and rock backwards and forwards for around 24 minutes. Once the cooking cycle is complete, the mould is returned to its cooling station, where it will continue to rotate to ensure an even distribution of the plastic, and fans working from below will slowly bring the temperature of the mould down so that demoulding can take place. During this process, we will also remove the insert screws and attach a compressed air line to maintain the internal rigidity of the kayak. The boat is now ready to be demoulded and is taken off of the main floor to a cutting station. The bung screw is removed and the cockpit is cut out while the kayak is still soft. Any plastic waste from this process is later ground down and used in the production of boats made entirely from recycled plastic waste. While on the cutting station, the kayak is packed out with foam and sandbags to retain its shape as it cools. The cockpit is protected from warping, and the handles are screwed into the brass inserts. Thanks for watching.